Well, Coach, congratulations. You win a big match tonight in the Stateline Volleyball Alliance against Keith, and it went 3 games tonight, but you got to play a lot of people, too.
Absolutely. The goal in the second set of the match tonight was to get some guys that hadn't seen some playing time at the varsity level in there, and other guys that had played, other spots on the court in some new spots to see how they would do. My goal ultimately with all of this is to build the sport generally, and I think that we successfully did that tonight. We also gave all the boys out here tonight more touches on the ball, which is basically what it takes to improve.
And you had to face one of the better hitters in the area, and that Lipton kid, he can really hit the ball, can't he?
Bryn is an incredible individual. Tribute that to him personally, and he did go through club season. A lot of the coaches there are friends of mine, so they had warned me in advance that he'd be the standout tonight, as he certainly was. I'm sure everybody could tell. When he came to the serving line, it was a whole different game, because then not only was he putting in those long, tough jump serves, he was also a force as a defensive force in the back row for them.
And tonight your setter, who was taking over for Nate, who's out with an injury from basketball, I understand, did a nice job setting your kids up tonight.
Absolutely. Ian's been a workhorse for us. He is a junior, so he's still young, and we'll be looking forward to seeing what he can do next year as well. But certainly has turned into an early leader and is one of the captains as well. So we will look forward to having Nate back, but it certainly is nice to have someone with hands as good as Ian's to be here in the meantime. And when Nate does come back, we're looking forward to trying to do like a 6-2 setup with both of them. So.
And with Kellen and Dolan, you have some nice hitters up front. They can both do some damage.
Absolutely. As you might be seeing behind me here, they're dunking the volleyballs. So their first love is basketball, which certainly doesn't hurt them. As a couple times I mentioned tonight when the sets were going up, I'm going, wow, that set's awfully high. But then you got people like Dolan and Kellen going up with verticals that are pretty ridiculous. They can hit that without any problem.
But good athletes make good volleyball players, don't they?
I think that's the moral of the story here tonight, Dave.
So how big was this win for you tonight? I mean, you had to come off of a win over at Guilford the other night, and then you win the first ever Stateline Volleyball Alliance. You guys are on a roll right now.
So far so good, 4-0, and we're excited to face Jefferson on Monday. That's going to be a big test for both teams. I think that we have definitely a lot of athletic prowess, but Jefferson comes out with a strongly knit group, which definitely, maybe more so than a lot of other sports, has a big impact in the game of volleyball. So I'll be excited to see how the boys do against them. Got a couple days now to prepare, but Monday will be our first home match as well. So definitely looking forward to that. But for sure, as you mentioned, it is nice to get the first win in the Stateline Alliance, as we're trying to build for the future.
And I know you guys aren't officially in the NIC 10, but you guys kind of keep track of that stuff, don't you, a little bit?
We watch it. I think that I've come to a little bit of a different understanding of why that is that we can't make the NIC 10. But I think that overall it doesn't really matter in the long run if we can show that we can play at the same level as these teams, as these same boys did in basketball in certain cases. I think that that's all that we really need to prove this season.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.